Today, a day after the EU became a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, it seems particularly appropriate to remember that our keynote speaker is one as well. In the middle of his term as Secretary General of the United Nations, Kofi Annan, together with the UN, won the Peace Prize for, quote, filling the organization, the United Nations, with new life. And new life has continued to be a major theme of Kofi Annan's public service in the years since he left his post as Secretary General, both through the Kofi Annan Foundation, which he heads, and as chairman of the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa. He has sought to improve the lives of Africa's poor and needy, and we are very grateful to him for doing that and for joining us here today. A very warm welcome, if you please, for UN Secretary General and Nobel Peace Prize laureate Kofi Annan. Hello, sir.
Despite many challenges, Africa is moving decisively in the right direction. Economic growth is strong across much of the continent. Foreign investment and companies are increasingly seeking the opportunities ahead. Governance in many countries, governance in many countries has improved. Education and health provision is stronger. Civil society is becoming more active, and the press vocal and free. In many countries, it is investment and revenues from the extractive industries which have provided the foundation for rapid economic growth. There is still a great deal to be done to ensure that this money or the revenues flowing from extractive industry is used wisely for the long-term benefits of all the country's citizens. We need a new emphasis on climate resilient and climate smart agriculture. New crops and techniques must be developed so that productivity of land and intensity of farming can be increased without harming the environment or biodiversity on which our food security system depends. AGRA, as you know, is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Rockefeller Foundation, with significant support from Sweden, the United Kingdom, Norway, Denmark, Canada, and the US, and shortly, I hope, Germany. You can clap if you want. Given Germany's commitment to this area, we really hope the government, as the minister has said, would team up with AGRA and we will work together. If we all do what we are intending to do, focusing on the small-scale farmers, using the energy and the creativity of this large army of small-scale farmers, we can really help increase food production. Food production not just for the continent, but hopefully also for the world. Africa has the largest arable land available in the world today. 60% of the arable land is in Africa today. Handled properly, not only can we feed ourselves, but we can also become an essential part of the global food security system. Africa has received lots of promises, and only the promises which are met are the promises which count.